Hey everybody, it's been a while. It's been a while since I shot a video. Man, it's got to be almost a year now. Had an interesting year. Biggest reason we stopped shooting videos was we actually had a van drive through the restaurant. I mean, like all the way through the restaurant and park in our kitchen. So we were closed for a while, and then remodel and holidays, and now COVID-19. So I have some time on my hands now, so I figured I'd start shooting videos again. So since I'm on that subject, I'd like to say to everybody, just, hang in there, man. Just do what you can. If you're a small business owner, you better buckle up, sunshine, because it's going to be a rough ride here, but we can make it through it. So I figured it was a good enough time to do another video on sanitation. The stuff I'm going to talk about today in the video is stuff that we do every day anyway. And we're just a little more on doorknobs and light switches and stuff like that. But for the most part, we follow these standards pretty much every day. So I'm going to start with the basics. Soap. We use soap and water and sanitizer. Sanitizer doesn't clean anything. It just sanitizes stuff. So we make sure we wash it first, rinse it, and sanitize. Gloves, we use gloves for certain items, mixing, anything our hands are going to be in like that. But, gloves give you a false sense of comfort. You think that your hands are clean, and you tend to not change your gloves or wash your hands as much because you think, oh, I had gloves on. So the other thing is they make you sweat, and sweat can run out anytime you lift your arm up. So yeah, gloves are handy to have, but you have to be really careful about abusing these. So, we use gloves, but we don't use them on every item or all the time, but we do wash our hands a lot. We use a sanitizing soap in the kitchen, and we use a sanitizing soap in the front. One's a little nicer than the other. The front of the house one is a little luxury, has more scent and whatnot. The back of the house one is a sanitizing hand soap, and as everybody knows, you want to wash your hands for 20 seconds with warm soap and water. And our hand sinks here have paddle knobs. They're not knobs, they're paddles, so you can turn it on and off with your wrist or arm. And that's another thing you want to do, is make sure that you wash up to your wrist. So, soap, sanitizer, we keep 2 different towels for each of those. The 2 different kinds of hand soap, and then we also use a general spray cleaner and a spray sanitizer for tables out front and doorknobs and light switches and whatnot. The reason why I have these down here is because these are some of the examples of things that may not get sanitized as often as some of the other countertops and things like that, things that get washed a lot. But like this can opener, how many times a day does somebody grab this? So we've been spending extra time and doing it more often than we normally do, sanitizing these types of items. A dough cutter, we pick this up a lot. Yes, it gets washed a lot, but it also gets picked up a lot. So the handle of a knife, the blade, sure. How often does this get sanitized unless it gets ran through a dish machine or washed by hand? So just some practices that we've added to our normal practices that we do. And then obviously if you're in the restaurants, we have material safety data sheets. Anytime you have chemicals, you want to make sure those are handy, so in case of ingestion or any kind of poisoning or splash in the eye, it'll tell you what's in it, and kind of help if you go to the hospital. It'll tell the doctors what to do and what not to do. So these are important to have too. So other than that, I just want to say, thanks for everybody if you hung in there. I will start shooting videos on a more regular basis now. At least that's my plan. And appreciate you guys, and look forward to seeing you and seeing some comments down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll get back to you very soon. Hang in there, guys. We'll get through it.